The reality is, nowadays, if you hit somebody, you're going to get some sort of penalty. So you've got to keep that in the back of your mind. And even though it's the last corner and the last lap, it doesn't change anything. Yep, that is Brad Binder. He is talking about not wanting to overtake Pecco Bagnaia at the last corner on the last lap in Jerez because of the risk of getting a penalty from the FIM Stewards. This is just completely wrong. We need to let these riders race freely and not have to worry that every overtake is going to be scrutinised and penalised. The way the FIM Stewards have handled penalties this season is a complete joke. There is so much inconsistency between Moto2, Moto3 and MotoGP that we see varying results each round, and that isn't how this sport should be. Fabio Quartararo got a penalty for the incident with Miguel Oliveira at Jerez. He shouldn't have got one, but he did. Jorge Martin didn't get a penalty in Coda for crashing and taking out Alex Marquez, but if you're using the logic from the FIM Stewards this season, Martin should have got a penalty, as it was no different from Quartararo's incident. Now this is just one example that I can go through, but we don't have all day to discuss. The main point that I'm trying to say here is that making these decisions when riders are overtaking each other is definitely hurting the sport and the performance and show that we see on screen. For example, the big talking point from the weekend was the Pecco Bagnaia overtake on Jack Miller. It was a hard but fair overtake. I didn't see any issue with it, and we've seen it countless times in the past. But he got penalised for it. This is the discussion that we don't need in our sport. We are not the FIA or Formula 1. MotoGP, in the past, overtakes can be hard but fair. You know, Jerez is a circuit that brings so much excitement because of the last corner. You think of all the overtakes down the years that have had some sort of contact at the last corner. Think of Gibernau Rossi, Crivier Doohan, Lorenzo Marquez. Things just happen at that last corner. It invites it, and that's where the excitement comes from for us fans. And I feel like we're being stripped of any sort of entertainment because riders are having to worry about an overtake. What is the solution? Let them race. Overtakes will happen. Contact will happen. It is a part of racing, and the way that we've been going on the past few seasons with penalties, I can only see it getting worse if it isn't sorted now. So to the FIM Stewards, you'll probably not listen to this. Please sort it out and let the riders race. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the current situation that we have with MotoGP penalties. It'd be great to hear your thoughts below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. We will see you next time.